everybody. I'm KVU Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams. We are breaking in once again. Just want to give you an update on what is now a considerable hailstorm, which is passing into the Georgetown area, especially just on the east side of Georgetown. This storm is now producing hail that is up to tennis ball size. So they have updated the warning. It is now a severe thunderstorm warning with the considerable tag. So this is the hailstorm that passed through the Round Rock area. When it came through Round Rock, initially it was producing hail up to about quarter size. Then they upgraded it to ping pong ball size. And now, unfortunately, this storm has continued to strengthen, and it is producing tennis ball size hail. So this is heading up towards the Georgetown, the Jonah, and the Weir area with considerable hail. Severe thunderstorm moved through Round Rock. It's going northeast at 20, tennis ball size hail, and 60-mile-per-hour winds. That is the threat that this storm is bringing.
That's a cheerful thing.
And by the way, there are two severe thunderstorm warnings that we have now. Let me give you kind of the bigger picture view. One is coming into Taylor. So if you live in Taylor, I want you to take your hail precautions as well. This storm that is heading into Taylor is not as strong. It's producing about quarter-size hail, but it is not destructive hail. This storm, which is heading towards Jonah and the east side of Georgetown, that one is stronger. And again, that one has been upgraded with the considerable tag. So anywhere where you see these bright pinks and especially the black, that is where the core of this hail is. So University Boulevard, Westinghouse Road, there's the ACC campus there, the Terra Vista Golf Club, and then this is I-35. So it is just on the east side of I-35. It's heading up towards the James E. Mitchell Elementary School. So that's where the hail is now. So let's move forward. This is going to cross over 29 between Georgetown and Jonah, and it's heading up towards the Weir area. As the storm came through Round Rock, the hail's a little bit smaller, but again, this is considerable hail now. So if you live in Weir, you've got a couple of minutes, not long, but if your car is out somewhere where it's not protected, this is the type of hail that can ding up your car a little bit. So I want to give you a heads up for that. Again, this hail core, it's going northeast at about 20. Let me give you a storm track as this goes through northern Williamson County. Round Rock, your hail threat has now ended, which is good news. The storm did impact Round Rock, but the hail threat there has ended, so it's going at about 20. Here's an approximation of where the storm is heading. So for Weir, heading your way in about 10 minutes, 8:44, Wahlberg, 8:50, Theon, 8:53, 8:54 for New Corn Hill, and then 9:02 for the Schwartner area. So this is the track. This is going to follow.
Weir and maybe Wahlberg, but the others are a mystery to me.
Looks like that hail core continues to intensify. It's going to graze the eastern side of Georgetown, and it's going to graze the Jonah area. And if it doesn't change path, it's heading directly into the Weir area right now with considerable hail. Again, hail that could be up to tennis ball size. Here's the hail tracker, so look at that. And remember, as we look at this product, it does a really good job giving us an idea of the size of the hail, but it is a little bit displaced. It lags behind a little bit, so it's not a perfect example of where the hail is exactly now, but it gives us a really good idea of what the size of the hail is. So we're getting billiard ball size hail. So anywhere you get up into these dark purples and pinks, we start getting 1.5 to 2 inch type hail. Again, considerable hail, which is now grazing eastern sections of Georgetown. So again, two storms that we're watching right now. One is moving through Taylor.
Stay safe, Georgetown.
It's not destructive hail. Then the one that's a little bit stronger.
Stay safe, Taylor.
Is this one. In fact, it's quite a bit stronger, which is grazing through Georgetown. So we're going to stay with this for a little while longer. We've been covering this on KVU Plus, but just because this has now been upgraded to more of a was situation, I just want to give everybody an idea
this was
about what is going on
between 183 and I-35 in Austin.
Get you back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm going to check in real quick with the National Weather Service and see what they're tracking with the latest size of this hail. Again, at least tennis ball size hail is a possibility. Two hail producing storms. The one that is most significant right now is the hailstorm which is approaching the east side of Georgetown. Then the one that is moving through the Taylor area is not quite as strong right now, but it is producing hail up to about quarter size. All right, so that is the situation right now, especially if you live on the east side of Georgetown, heading up towards Weir. Take your hail precautions right now. What we want to do, though, we'll get you back to regular programming on the TV side of things. So we'll get you back to the show. If you live in this area and you want wall-to-wall weather coverage, we'll stay live on KVU Plus. We'll be covering this on KVU Plus and all of our streaming platforms as long as needed. But for now, we'll get you back to the show, and we'll have our full update on KVU News at 10.
What's KVU Plus? I've never heard of that. That's a nice view.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Where am I?
Something coming after me, and I was